Hello, everyone! How are we doing? Another day, another stinker. How's it going? So, just a moment to reflect on how our day is going. Maybe the last few days, I don't know. Just hope it's alright and going, sort of, you're still feeling the effects of the holiday season, however that might be. Sometimes, okay. So for me, I've discovered, it's a little light right now, I've discovered this is going to be a great time to travel. We'll see how that goes. Put that down in a resolution or something, maybe, for me. But, sometimes that effect can have a negative effect, so the plus sides of being by yourself during the holidays, not so much of that. Let's move on. Hope you're doing okay either way. That's kind of what I mean there. Feeling the after effects of the great holiday season, if you will. Last video I did enough conversation about a certain political topic without actually sharing my love for the general public, but even to be more specific, the Jewish community per se. It's very predictable, and that's fine, and I don't even really want to go down that predictable road, but it's something like we are all people and all that stuff. Enough said. I don't know. Is that enough said? I mean, should I point out something specific about them that I do like? Really hard to think of. I'm kidding. I don't know. I talked to somebody once who was wearing a hat. I don't know what you call those things. And he was very cool. He was open and honest about his faith, and that doesn't always mean that he was saying negative things. He was just young guy, a little bit heavier, bigger, wider, whatever. Cool deal. Okay, so I don't know. Let's move into stuff. So, Jimmy Dore, Alex Jones, conflagration, right? My favorite part was the YouTube vax policy stuff. Them talking about that stuff. You gotta love it. And did I learn anything? I mean, did you learn anything? Did you see it? 3 hours of back and forth on news topics that are in the now. I certainly learned a lot. Haven't really been watching a lot of Mr. Dore recently. Seems like a big shot, doesn't he? The way he starts out the show and closes it out. Let's see. Looking for inconsistencies. Certainly detecting some. If I had to... Okay, then we have to go. If I had to, I would say a lot of this is probably in documents and documented, and there's probably such a thing as globalists and stuff. I'm more on their side when they say corporations and stuff. But I would tend to take the bird's eye view or the larger perspective by adding in that there are topics that a lot of us are, it's not fun to talk about them. And so you have activists doing activist things, and you have the rest of the public, most of the public, fat majority, just sort of not willing to discuss it at bars, in an Uber, per se. And that's stuff like, you might call it Al Gore, what Al Gore called inconvenient truth, or whatever that thing was. Anyway, that stuff, I believe, trickles, let's say, down to the leaders, or you could say up, maybe, to the leaders of countries and stuff like that, and they take advantage of the fact that those things aren't being talked about. That's all. I'm trying to be funny, but I learned that. I learned that from watching them, which they did not espouse directly necessarily. we got to go, but last thing, the cat vision, Alex Jones's thing about cats seeing stuff. Yeah, okay, all right. I had to look it up myself. It's just like, okay, guys, toodles, have a great one. Fair enough. We do not need to get into any stuff as if it's mandatory. Okay, mwah, mwah, mwah. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, or if you're here, that is okay. Peace. Cheers.